My name is Cheng Imm Tan. I am the founder of Gund Kwok Asian Women's Lion and Dragon Dance Troupe. I have been teaching lion dance for the past 23 and a half years.
Lion dance as an art form dates to at least the 7th century in Tang Dynasty China and has since spread across the world. Energetic and celebratory, it is a partnership of two dancers, one in the head and one in the tail, who together bring the lion spirit to life. Culturally, it is danced to welcome good fortune into the new year and other joyous occasions. But historically, it was only available to male performers.
Traditionally, women were not allowed to because women were seen as inferior because we have periods. And we were not even allowed to touch the lion head.
These days, female lion dancers are more common, but the sport is still male-dominated. To introduce more women to lion dance and provide a welcoming space in which to learn it, Tan teaches an 8-week beginner's trial class. The class culminates in a graduation where both trial class and Gund Kwok troupe members perform.
It's about women breaking barriers and learning that we are strong enough to do this and that we can do this art just as well as men. Actually, when you push yourself and all of us can do more than we think we can, it's like there's a real sense of achievement and breaking barriers. And what I envision is that doing lion dance is about living a bigger life and breaking barriers, all kinds of barriers in our heads, in our minds, and in our hearts.
Mai Du is the founder and head coach of Wah Lum Kung Fu branches in Malden and Quincy.
My name is Mai Du, and my students call me Seafood. I am 8th generation Wah Lum Kung Fu Northern Praying Mantis as a style. So this is our traditional Wah Lum altar, right? And these are the values that we make students say at the end of class. And then here we have General Kwan, which is the saint of martial art. We do a lot of lion dance training, exhibitions, performances, competitions, and also dragon, especially this coming year, the lunar year of the dragon. When I was younger, I just knew that I wanted to do martial art. And so long story short, I begged my parents, and finally I was able to persuade them to allow me as a girl to learn martial art, learn Kung Fu. And so my dad drove my two cousins and I to Boston Chinatown, and it was the first location that said Kung Fu that we're like, okay, we're just gonna go in there. And that was how I got started.
One of the few girls in her studio, Du was exposed to lion dance through Chinese New Year's performances, where she started dancing with just the tail.
But eventually he allowed me to also touch the drum, so I was able to drum a little bit, and then eventually touch the head and dance a little bit.
My name is Howard. I have done lion dance since I was 11 years old, and we usually go out during New Year's, and it is freezing cold, and each of the schools would visit each of the stores to do a little performance out in front of the stores, scare away the bad spirits, blow up firecrackers, and then just parade. For our kids class, there were female teenage students, and then the adults just became a huge mixing pot, mostly male, a few female that would join the Kung Fu school. We had other female members of the school that would either hold the flag up or play the cymbal. Most of the time the head and the tail were really the male members of the school.
Now, in his role as an instructor for the Josiah Quincy Elementary School's New Year's Lion Dance performance, Wong has seen increased interest from young girls.
The kids that were drawn in, they were girls. So it was the middle school girls teaching the other middle school, kids how to do lion dance. I mean, the fifth graders, So that was very nice to see.
lion dance art. There's so much about lion dance. Right? You paint the different like designs and what it means. They are connected to Chinese literature and legends and myths. And then you get the music, which is the drumming. There's the martial art, which is all in the stances and the movements. You understand that there's so much tradition and heritage. And then being a part of it all, being a woman, like just to know that at one moment in time, females were never allowed to even touch the lion head or drum. And then to be able to kind of promote the arts as a woman, embracing the young girls and the women in the community to say that, you know, you have welcome the old ways of, you know, putting up barriers and gates for women in the arts to just be observers and not be able to be players or be dancers and practitioners. That's no longer the case now worldwide. Like you're seeing so many women dancing. It's exciting.
Back at Gund Kwok, the 12th class students are getting ready for their graduation performance.
I do really enjoy teaching. I don't know if you can tell. It's fun to see people get it. And I think the best part is when people talk about how learning lion dance has changed their lives and being part of a troupe has moved them forward. You know, people saying things like, I used to be afraid to show my Asianness. And now since I've been part of the troupe, I'm not afraid to do that.
Can you say 加油?
加油!
And I think things like that makes me feel really good to know that it's not just about me, but that the space I've created has made a difference to people's lives.